I'm Chris Story, and this is Alaska Real Estate. Welcome, please, Dave Summers with an emergency call to action.
Every 2 years, we face the chance that we're going to have a license fee increase. This year, after the Division of Occupational Licensing reviewed budgets, they decided that they'd like to increase our renewal fee for real estate licensees from $275 to $685. It's a 149% increase right off the bat. Everybody needs to understand that the Alaska Association of Realtors feels that that was unwarranted and totally unsupportable by any accounting means. The effect on all licensees will be because of the proposed increase that soon to be signed into law of the recovery fund up to $125. If this fee proposal goes through and is not changed, then the total to renew your license for the next cycle will be the $685 plus the $125 recovery fund for a total of $810. Now, the fight that we're engaging in today is not against the $125 recovery fund. That has pretty much already gone through, and the ship has sailed on that. But we're fighting the fee increase to $685. Now, a regulation project went out recently from the division proposing an increase in 12 AAC 02.360, which is Real Estate Commission, to change our fee structure to the 685 level. Now, we need everybody in our association, all licensees from around the state for that matter, to get on board with this and respond. Now, there's going to be a letter going out to all realtors and all licensees on how to respond to this regulation project. Address and the contact information will all be in that letter. And there's 5 main talking points. One is that the accounting system is seriously flawed. The Real Estate Commission has been dealing with this issue for a number of years. The division is to be applauded somewhat for recognizing the flaw and trying to correct it, but there's substantially more work to do before the system can be deemed reliable. There have been no recent changes justifying a 149% increase. Current staffing levels of the Real Estate Commission haven't changed for many years. Salary levels are about the same. There have been no major increases. And the basic structure of the Real Estate Commission has experienced no notable changes. And to cut costs, actually, the Real Estate Commission has elected to centralize their meetings and reduce expenses by eliminating travel and attempting to shorten the length of meetings wherever possible. At this point, if you estimate 2,450 licenses, the present renewal fee of $275 would bring in about $673,000 to run the commission. The proposed increase would equal $1,678,250. There could be no reasonable explanation as to why the division requires an additional $1 million to run the Real Estate Commission. Other similar-sized states have much lower license fees, and we owe it to the citizens of Alaska to attempt to be at least as efficient as those states. And one last item to be talked about here, the Real Estate Commission has little or no control over their budget, and the Real Estate Commission's been fighting to get more involved with their budget. And it's not only their budget setup, but they have little or no ability to control the expenses that are posted against them. So it's a very flawed system, and the Commission has been very concerned about that for quite a while. And keep in mind, it's not the Real Estate Commission posing these changes, it's the Division of Occupational Licensing. The Real Estate Commission was as shocked as we were when we saw these numbers come out. When this letter comes out, it's very important that everybody responds to it. They have to have their opinion in and voice prior to October 25th. All the information will be in the letter, and they can certainly contact the Alaska Association of Realtors, Sandy Ehrenman, or myself, Dave Summers, Industry Issues Chair, or anybody else on the Industry Issues Committee.
Do you believe that if a majority of the realtors take action now, we can make a difference and get this put down?
I'm rather certain if we all respond and stay organized and make sure that the message is heard, that we can make a change. I'm not sure how effective we're going to be on totally eliminating the fee increase. But that is going to be our call to action with the flaws in the system that we're seeing. We're going to be asking that there be no changes to the fee structure until we can see that there's a proper system in place.
Well, there you have it. Your voice counts right now. Have a question for Dave directly? Send him an email. dsummers@alaska.net. That's DSOMERS@alaska.net. Thanks for all your work on this, Dave and Sandy, for getting the word out. You can also visit the AlaskaRealtors.com website for more information. Otherwise, let's get busy and write those letters. Be sure to send this to every realtor you know. Act now. This is our time. For all of us at Alaska Real Estate, I'm Chris Story.